Snake charmers in the porcelain doll masks, creeping down the street, calculating, flicking the camel ass, blowing smoke rings, what's beneath the ski mask. Peel the makeup back, turn to stone and take a steam bath. The queen laughs, the night feels like an ass. The king in his jealousy claps for the guillotine. Don't feel a thing, just a tiny sting. Bloodshot eyes, white zombie screaming every time he pees. STDs, living life in agony. The tragedy is that it was his first, last and only piece. A gentle fellow to the end to the bordello. Hitting it raw, doggy style all night. Months later, sorry sight. Morning after, kicking it with his fiancée Alexis. Didn't know they had it all day long in M plexus. Now she's infected, from here on out sexless. All because of one night stands, Houdini's pearl necklaces, and force for sloppy seconds. What a rocky lesson. Is she trigger fingered? Cowboys need to be checking it. Snake charmers, they lead you with the fake harness through the darkness. Rape your soul and harvest it, ditch the carcass. Leech you like a change artist, exchange partners, sink into the carpet. Snake charmers, they lead you with the fake harness through the darkness. Rape your soul and harvest it, ditch the carcass, and leech you like a change artist, exchange partners, sink into the carpet. Snake charmers, they lead you with the fake harness through the darkness. Rape your soul and harvest it, ditch the carcass, and leech you like a change artist, exchange partners, sink into the carpet. Snake charmers, they lead you with the fake harness through the darkness. Rape your soul and harvest it, ditch the carcass, and leech you like a change artist, exchange partners, sink into the carpet. Every day I gotta see red, and you pick your wood surrounded by my squares in a crowd full of checkered hoods, black, white, and red, purple haze. Time to get down. I'm a little black mushroom cloud. Once you get past the mascara and the bangs, her yellow eyes don't look so bulimic. She's got game. Her second-handed French kiss just leaves me breathless. Bedhead flashbacks, I wanna kill redheads. 35W, dirty Velcro tennis shoes, pants sagging low, kiss my booty, sick a dunker too. Same holes in my clothes since November. Hood up like a snake, both eyes glow magenta. Lurking in the sticks full of rage, wicked pisser. Sleeping in the riverbed, dreaming of your little sister. I wish they'd take their fingers out of my gills. Hip-hop insomniac that took a year's supply of sleeping pills. In and out of focus, it's just a feed. Your retinas detaches, both eyes start to bleed. The record skips as you people shatter. Dying in your house, cause fate changed the channel. It's all black and white, but you're blinded by the colors. Another panoramic view. The view's just blue, you're busy playing games. You lose, and I'm the laughing blur that's lurking over you. Red. I've got this shiny red bat with this kid named Shh. Fingers in my honey trying to steal my candy. Black, white, and red, purple haze, bam! You're dead, puking on the escalator, stressing about the situation. Search, kill, seek out, destroy. Classical raps employed, microphone rock mine and off. Excuse me, who are you? I smell something wrong here. There's the front door, you don't belong here. Swimming in the sea of people feeling like a monk chick. It's all about the Mississippi mud and the sun chips. Hair so thick, you can slice it with the Bowie knife. Painted on my face in red and black shades of moonlight. Glued to the red rune, tripping over Neptune. Faded like a Vestax when I melt down the wax. Past the appetizer and a butter knife. Good gracious, put your hands up if you never sold your soul to Satan. Hungry for destruction, thirsty for revenge. By the blue moon I stab pads and pens. Picking mathematics, static crackling and back. Kid raw to the bloody knuckles, bust to stumble backwards. Since 1984 I've been a bloody nasty bastard, puncturing both lungs when I bust to the masses. Red. I've seen mad visions through these x-ray glasses, like oppression to the humble from most upper classes. Paint a false depiction, watch me slash the canvas. Black, white, and red, shattered glass on the mattress. Clone me tenfold, watch me roll like General. Then Lego my ego, this ain't no smoke weed gel. Throw hello to the yellow, scared white when I bellow red. MC rewritable, scrambled like deviled eggs. I've got more kick than a centipede with kids. You be sipping from a straw while I polish off the keg. This is Jordan, I'm the name tag. Go home, change your clothes, brush your teeth, and take a dang bath. bus stop, sipping on generic pop. If this tune rocks, roll it up like tube socks. From the mellow yellow to the Velcro shoes. It's the groovy smooth dude with the coolie high voodoo. Spiking Yuhu with Kahlua in the 5th grade. Present day, turning tables, lime on frying mic cables, okay? Now that we're on the same page, you never see this MC and a sucker share the same stage. They're taking the elevator together. I hate elevators, eating all the birthday cake. You're the my celebrator. Give me 5 DJ, keep the beat recycling. Drive without a seatbelt, I'm a rebel to society. 12 o'clock, open up the coffin, drop the record raw. Kid, don't blink an eyelid. What? 12 o'clock. That's what they say. Always on the DL, initials of my middle name. Dangerous the phrase most people say when they're afraid. You see the mics in my last name. Divine elevation, raining down from heaven, pure destruction when the blast came. Watch me change the rap game to the Dead Sea with dead MCs belly up, damned in the mainstream. Digging deeper now, reach beneath the surface. Flood the earth with worms, feel the vibration of the warships. Tormented lyricist, war of the worlds type attack. Dropping language bombs like George Hitler, smoking crack. Dreaming of a threesome with the Bush twins. Bound to stick those sisters someday, not just talking push pins. 200 pounds, I got plenty of cushion full of pushing. Big smelly teddy bear, I wanna smell what mama's cooking homegrown. You can tell by the phone grown. They call the service all the time and known to make a boatload like Coco. Big ugly dude touching kittens like a gorilla mammoth. Bless the mic and kiss it. Rapping's my gift that you never get for Christmas. Nightmare on B Street, high noon with the hit list. 12 o'clock, open up the coffin, drop the record raw. Kid, don't blink an eyelid. What? That's what they say. Here comes the matador, say my name more than a communist dictatorship. Bagging chips, finger licking, not your business. Speaks in third person when he raps in cursive. Sitting up in the hospital bed, he's Viking in like nurses. Grab the double D's, batteries not included. Take it out and blow, my Nintendo needs to be rebooted. But now with Timberlands, docks, jungle boots with shoals, I don't need to join the Marines in order to go commando like Rambo. And lasso all of your fatties sucking handballs with my split identities. Schizophrenic trinity, I could go on for infinity. Believe me, but just because I can doesn't mean you will too. It's not that easy. Repeat after me. But just because I can doesn't mean you will too. It's not that easy. Repeat after me. I said repeat after me. But just because I can doesn't mean you will too. It's not that easy. But just because I can doesn't mean you will too. It's not that easy. 12 o'clock, open up the coffin, drop the record raw. Kid, don't blink an eyelid. What? That's what they say. What? Finding infinity is mathematical. Slaving away, digging the grave, madman on the moon. Lunar gravitation, levitating, record crates amazing. Patience, patience, they all tell them patience. Wonders if when they were children did they swallow paint chips or climb power lines. Don't mean to whine, but I'm surprised they can find the inner peace to even sleep at night. Sleepless nights, insomniac with bloody eyes. Funny guy, at least until he had the ugliest of times between balancing rhymes and the financial situation. It's amazing how he keeps the third eye from turning cockeyed lazy. Tiresome society, schizophrenic. Ride the bipolar coaster, lie to your dentist. Tell him you want thrills, sit back, relax, chill. Look up at the ceiling and imagine if you had gills. Till the drill hits, clutching the armrests. Fingers digging in, sick of flipping the kill switch. Power surge, oh yeah, I feel a burn. Wheels turning, spinal fluid churning, blood curdling. He runs his palm along this wall made of razor blades. Amazed by the trail of pain shaking through his DNA. Short and Miché, soul screaming every day. In a demon service beast, beast stinging through his veins. Chains, shackles, they rattle as the static crackles. Someday I'm gonna grab a bat and jack someone's Adam's apple. Or takeable turntables, crazy weight and unstable. Ain't no way, it's not fable. I'ma chop the mic cable off and take it to the streets. From the alley to the bricks. Whip out this mic and piss on stage. Wild every single mix. Jack in the pulpit with the wrath of a stepdad. Hoodie up, eyes glowing, swinging the pendulum. Step back, mental blade honed as I float the vocal stingray. Reaching inside your throat to swallow your soul like I'm a ring race. This emperor returns to his throne made of skeletons. Alabama stares him down, he captured the gelatin. Darth Vader, boffin trapped inside this glass elevator. Heaven's stairway closed, take the highway to hell. Bells toll, even through the catacombs. Echoing the maddest flows, resurrecting dead vinyl. Lazarus arose, manipulating instrumentals. Deafer than Apollo, Watercolor techniques, painting seizures fresher than Picasso. Show like motion picture developed in this house of mirrors. Shadow boxing samurai, scraping the wax out of your ears. Flashbacks, hourglass hypnotizing. Widows weave webs, sands of time rewinding. They nod their head when they listen to this wobblehead, but never get the message cause they're 21 and bottle fed. Like autistic kids, hands still clapping. Wrote a couple of verses, now they think there be some MCs rapping. Back to the snake pit, hear the fangs drip uncomfortable like little children making out with sticky braces. Icarus sunburn, pain showing through his eyes. Wings dripping as he plummets down to his own demise. Builds a time machine of his own design. 3 bullets later, face down. The cello cries, they grab him by his neck and choke his drinks until he sings. Cause overseas for centuries he entertained kings and queens. Master's head got severed in the guillotine. Every single finger broken, corpse floated in the ocean. 20,000 leagues of the 1,000-yard stairs. Deep sea reminiscing, golden pocket watch still ticking. Down the abyss like a satellite in space. Davy Jones' universe of broken masts and booms. Floating down the hallway of this ancient ship of Rome. Room by room, skeletons with rusty weapons for the gloom in this war room. Showed his lifestyle of drunken pleasure. Last man standing died happy with this sunken treasure. Blade through the belly fat, inserted through the navel. Life after death, baby Jesus cutting turntables like cradles. I'm rocking you all asleep through the system. Just plugging the quarter inch. Commence the brain rinse. On the dark side of the moon in this boombox. Brewing moonshine, stewing turtle soup out of moon rocks. The clock stops. I hate you like I ate an eighth of shrooms and you both lacing blue shoes. Pink pigtails, huge boobs, black nails, yellow laces, red faces staring at this cutie's booty. Swear words slurred, her curves purring. Mouth full of dirt, certs hurting. Earthworms, the earth burns while earth turns. Razors burn my face and my chin curses. I hate you like Asians hate us. No more concentration, patiently awaiting escape from jail. Bait date like masturbation. Pipe dreams cling to wet sheets, swept out the doorway. Either way it's gay, but sure way ignores the foreplay. While Oliver twists and rings his hands in the alleyway. Orphan in these streets of boxes, thugs, cuffs, the alleyway. Smoke rock and roll, take an x-ray of your rattling bones. These rattling drones ain't nothing but some saddling clones. Too doped up to smack the track backwards, cocky like the hats. Pull up your pants, they're laughing at you. Carry the water uphill, and if you let a drop spill, we'll hack a loogie on the grill and jack that bottle of thrills. Scratch the itch, switch places, wait, tag up the tracks. Face the paint, snap these fake snakes in half and serve them breakfast in bed. I Folgers with the toaster, roasted the ashes back to the labyrinth. Morning glory, what's your story? I hate you like the first day of school, 3rd grade in a birdcage. Happy birthday. There goes Vincent Vega, cold smirk on his face. $1 million killer with the $5 handshake, putting on the wrist like an old-fashioned Valentine. Snake wine glass handcuffed to the black Samsonite. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you in this lukewarm winter coat. No companion on this lonely highway, trying to climb a tornado so I can ride it into town and knock your ugly houses down. Creepy evil snake in sheep's clothing with the frown like Charlie Brown. And if I can't kick this football, I'll shoot it point and blank in the laces with the bow and arrow, stopping all the ceiling fans into the poison gas and me in the gas mask, black tuxedo, sticky Cheeto fingers running on these light fixtures, upside down with golden scissors. Phosphorus flickering, highway shaking from the hand grenades. Crimson shades reflect this Armageddon right before they shatter. Bloody fingers clutch his face, but the napalm ate his brain. Who to blame? Acid rain, wearing statues to the bone, while the knight in rusty armor pulls the sword from the stone and stabs the dragon's black heart. Back to the castle bothered, the king and queen offered everything up but their daughter dishonored. Haunted by these demons in his skull, his life is dull, so he ends it singing, swinging from the gallows. I hate you, burn that corpse bride in her barren womb, on ebony cross and ash and metal while the deer skin booms. Superman is dead, they put a bullet through his head. Romanos no longer exist, it's whispered hate instead. I can see the future pay-per-view on the boob tube while mommy's in the bathroom puking, dad eats the seafood. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. No matter how hard he tries to fight it, he's a broken man, crucified to the phone poles. Upside down, blue sky becomes sidewalk as the wires and the crows become numbers, playing hopscotch, watching as the planet climbs the rope into the sun. In his eyes flies a dragon, breathing fire through its lungs. With the broken halo as a weapon, he slices the rope as gravity claims its victim. White trash with a magnifying glass to the diameter of pi, 1 kilometer up in the sky. He's out to burn the world down. He's going blind and he can't stop staring at the sun. We pass through time as children in the swimming pool, try to reverse his flow and watch how quickly it turns into ice. Raindrops become bullets, grass becomes razor blades, people become statues as the wind slashes at your face. Frustrated, kicking at the dirt as it breaks his toe in this box of glass, and he can't punch through the window with bloody broken fists. It's like he doesn't exist. Naked in a trance on a bed of nails, he sits and waits. All the cherries gone, nothing left except the piece he ate. Sitting at the table of the saints, he hates to say their names, puking up the hate. He drank, they take away his plate of shame to show his face. He's too disgraced to try and cover up his nails. Pull me from this rose bush, bathe me in lemonade. This barbed wire crown is so rusty, the floor is dusty, plus she took my gun away. I can't escape this wall of lava, want to run away. Derail this train of thought and rot in a sunny grave. The rum tastes funny today, just ask this tummy ache. Destiny and fate intertwine, love, hate. The mistakes made the hurt face, the dirt taste. The worms as they slave to make these earthquakes. Burn, baby, burn. Smoke it to the fiberglass and light it with the pesto. Wake up, silly clown, where's your makeup? That piss drunk monkey on the symbol says he hates love and wants a refund. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of the barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of the barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of the barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of this barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of the barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. Face the mistakes that you made, stare in the bottom of the barrel and you'll find the tiger sharks hate your reflection. All gravy and tater skins, buttermilk biscuits, sausage. What? Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Welcome to Hollywood, where religion is a tool. They burnt books in school, now they make the rules. We got people in the streets smoking dust off worlds while we arm our children to the deep. The battle for oil overseas. Mr. President, please, we're sick of politicians wasting tax money, G's. Instead of funding NASA, let's cure disease. Instead of them sealing them in jars in order to leak to other countries. Biological warfare is cycle. Instead of skipping in the streets, children cough up the teeth with pot bellies. Fighting with machetes over factory jobs, owned by Walmart for 3 pennies an hour. Goddamn, sweatshop labor was condoned by Uncle Sam. Oh, I'd like to thank you for nothing at all. I can't wait for the system to fall. It's only a matter of time before they synchronize the keys. 1, 2, 3. Arms get chopped as the bombs get dropped. The men in power love gunpowder and cocaine. Politicians, they're worse than deacons, parading little girls and boys around on leashes. Pray to God they don't get diseases. Turn the other cheek and spend eternity burning, or even worse, spend a lifetime in a cell. Into the republic, burn in hell. Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Welcome to Hollywood, where religion is a tool. They burnt books in school, now they make the rules. We got people in the streets smoking dust off worlds while we arm our children to the deep. The battle for oil overseas. Mr. President, please, we're sick of politicians wasting tax money, G's. Instead of funding NASA, let's cure disease. Instead of sealing them in jars in order to leak to other countries. Biological warfare is psycho. Instead of skipping in the streets, children cough up the teeth with pot bellies. Fighting with machetes over factory jobs, owned by Walmart for 3 pennies an hour. Goddamn, sweatshop labor was condoned by Uncle Sam. A man of God ate a dog of Nam in 67. There's a church of Satan says there is no heaven. Nowadays we're just children in factories sweating. Also Americans can keep on driving Chevys. 9 to 5, white slave till I die. Eye to eye with the eye in the sky. In a suit and tie, same flies, different cow pie. Insanity dangles, dragging this clock from the ball and chain around my ankles. While the rich and famous stare, drunken lawn chairs while I'm pulling out my hair. My boss got a promotion, I got laid off cause of pay cuts. Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Who's got the right? Who's got the power to fight? If we ain't got your back, who's in control? Welcome to Hollywood where religion is a tool. They burnt books in school, now they make the rules. We got people in the streets smoking dust off worlds while we arm our children to the deep. The battle for oil overseas. Mr. President, please, we're sick of politicians wasting tax money, geez. Instead of funding NASA, let's cure disease. Instead of sealing them in jars in order to leak to other countries. Biological warfare is psycho. Instead of skipping in the streets, children cop up the teeth with pot bellies. Fighting with machetes over factory jobs, owned by Walmart for 3 pennies an hour. Goddamn, sweatshop labor was condoned by Uncle Sam. Behind this mask lies a mask. Beneath these green eyes lies a universe unparalleled in any form. In this den of opium and lions hides a shiny key. If only I could find it, inscribed with all the things I need to know. Illuminate the pale face of death. I got a hold of God's surveillance tapes, outcast for eternity. I lost my soul a long time ago, but it returned to me and tripped me in the alley because I wasn't looking back. A sad fact which I regret to admit, but I know you winners never quit. You just hit warp drive in the cockpit. Stop it, I'm sick and tired of being judged daily. Walking the block at 3 a.m. afraid I'm going crazy. Universe sideways, crawling on the wall. Everything is backwards. We ask the questions, answers as we stumble on the rafters and mumble. My back hurts, hold on sore shoulder blades. My calves hurt, red eyes full of shampoo. Skewered on this harpoon, collapsing on the sand dune. A broken man abandoned, dragging this camel through the desert sand caravan, searching for answers to life. Puzzle chewing on the muzzle, space age crusader, no lightsaber, batteries dead. Out to battle with the homeless man's frustrations, dragging this camel through the desert sand caravan, searching for answers to life. Puzzle chewing on the muzzle, space age crusader, no lightsaber, batteries dead. Out to battle with the homeless man's frustrations. You better believe it when I say I'm at war with myself. You see these shadows under my eyes, that means I'm losing it. In fact, I lost a long time ago. A never-ending story where the hero becomes the villain, out of control. Handcuffed to the steering wheel, glaring at the fuzzy dice. 95 miles per hour, wrong way in this one-way runway. Black Sunday, sex, drugs, and gunplay. Hyundai, his wife and son love him. What a lucky life, all taken away. Taking the place, an empty take. One lucky strike with 2 Percocet to circumvent the pain, but they ain't working it. If I had $1 million, would you be my friend? Until then, I'm a freak show, pitching up a circus tent. A lobster boy with wet dreams of becoming Aquaman, staring at this ocean of lies and quicksand as he tries to fly where he can barely walk. Digging with the kickstand, should have used rocks. Life slipping through his big hands, swimming in this sandcastle, pissing in tin cans. He struggles to quench his thirst, squeezing sweat from the wristband. And the last clam he had went to that patch on his wind pants, praying for an anchor when the devil's saying slim chance. Dragging this camel through the desert sand caravan, searching for answers to life. Puzzle chewing on the muzzle, space age crusader, no lightsaber, batteries dead. Out to battle with the homeless man's frustrations, dragging this camel through the desert sand caravan, searching for answers to life. Puzzle chewing on the muzzle, space age crusader, no lightsaber, batteries dead. Out to battle with the homeless man's frustrations. Peter Parker, falling off the Sears Tower in his final hour. Something robbed his powers. It wasn't God or aliens, it's what we call fate, aka missing the school bus as it burns up, watching your bullies bake caravan.
providing valuable information correct operation of the machine will not only help you possibly something has arisen that might require extra attention.
There's a place in my subconscious where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in my head so the feds can see it all. Between the barber stall and stubble shades of Mach 3, rinse it off with hot water, take a shot of sake. Hollow tip Cupid in the second day, stupids. Pocket full of shells and a head full of sedatives. Feel the trombones on the mambo number 777. Global domination, aspirations of Magellan. Etched in gold, roll these verses like Pharisees. Bouncing the crowd up and down like the seven seas. With this melody that I bust like a felony. Devouring beats like toothless rednecks in Tennessee. Caught red-handed like who killed Elmo. Blue Monday sung by Morningwood Pinocchio. Guess it's back in town. Got the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus from the seas. Guess it's back in town. Got the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus from the seas. Next verse, rowdier than first. Turn it up louder cause it's gonna get worse. So raise the roof when I smack 100 million proof. I sabotage and camouflage and let the rabble babble on. Cause this theme song swings the room like a seesaw. Arrive like Carrie with the chuckle from the other side. Skilling most eye patch out to get your mother's pop. Stuttering rhymes like retards rocking Tada. From California to Boston. From the moonwalk to Charlotte, I'm like Charlotte Henson blasting Mike's Ricky Ticky Tembo. No Sorembo. Pushing red buttons like an old Nintendo. Hot as gumbo on the Coca-Cola temple. Spitting out the rhythm like my little brother. Munching letters, bombing as I vomit. Hip-hop, my vomit. Spewing out raps like I swallowed all the common. Guess it's back in town. Got the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus seven seas. Guess it's back in town. Got the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus seven seas. There's a place in Mecca where Allah once existed. There's a footprint in the chapel where the devil took a back step. When I die, make the priest spit the eulogy. Roses on the casket, ghosts laughing. We wine and dine while the women cry. Drop a needle, boom, shock a vamp. Dr. Gonzo, give me high five. The type to try and ride a bike with a wooden peg. For a leg, dirty mustache frozen to the keg. So keep it funky or whatever, I'ma chop a scar. All you women in the crowd need to burn your bras. Strip naked until you can't take it. I like your braces, plug me in like the Matrix. And you're the actress of the year like Keanu Reeves. And I'm the Jesuit's crack who loves to bang on the piano keys. It's pronounced Jordan. Blame Canada, 1, 2, 3, take 2, time to set it off. This is back in town, and the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus seven seas. This is back in town, and the moms round cause they ain't down with this sound. You goddamn clowns, Lazarus seven seas. on the move. Mean cuisine, piping hot, never lean. Steaming up the mighty Mississippi with the river queen. Sweaty dreams full of money, the sheets of green. Love of money, root of all evil to the demon seed. Crown me king, call me Caesar, kiss my feet. Wicked snake, shake the rattles when I hit some beat. 800-pound gorilla, fuzzy navel like a tangerine. Move up and down to the rhythm of the tambourine. I stick more cornballs than weepalos at jamborees. Arrow of light knife, chittin' a mic check. We dip like ruffles with a mouth full of truffles. This little piggy flies off cliffs, no buckle with the chuckle. Bloody knuckled, scary fellow. Yell at my beefy bellow, flashing claws made of metal. Clogging up the pipelines like I wanna be bipolar. Look, I'm crazy too, there's no baby in this stroller. Bullseye, ninja star enters poster boy. Unemployed, put a fresh one on the coaster boy. All you sellers, put your hands in the air. Now with the industry, from the bass drum to the snare. Suburban nerds, bang your head until it hurts right. Since 1984, gripping mics was the birthright. I'm like Paul Bunyan to those Skittles and those Funyuns on my living room floorboards. Oily pennies in my Ford. Big booty rump shaker causing earthquakes. Boogie till you pass out. How's that dirt taste? Triumphant entrance on these Hannibal elephants. Voodoo skulls chuckle in a closet full of skeletons. A tempest raging on the stage with malevolence. Presence benevolent, sinister yet eloquent. Burn like sun rays, call me braille when bumps raise. Cotton candy flavored razor blades, bite me till your tongue is scathed. Bubblegum dum-dums, keep those videos and funny money. Looking like my son, baby face saying yummy yummy. A&R mushroom stamp, crapping in your pampers. Pulling up my pants to slam the lid up on you other rappers. When I flush shit, they crumble like Oreos. Fire up the microphone, water down the toilet bowl. Hook out the chain, I got your brain flopping in the drainer. Fixing it with this microchip, zipping it back in your cranium. All you sellers, put your hands in the air. Now with the industry, from the bass drum to the snare. Suburban nerds, bang your head until it hurts right. Since 1984, gripping mics was the birthright. I'm like Paul Bunyan to those Skittles and those Funyuns on my living room floorboards. Oily pennies in my Ford. Big booty rump shaker causing earthquakes. Boogie till you pass out. How's that dirt taste? Where's my women in the house with them big tits? Throw them up like 8-year-old big kid bidding pig ribs. To those underfed, I'm like Jesus Christ with Wonder Bread and peanut butter spread. Try the brass monkey, boo me off stage cause I'm too white, too chunky. I brought the MIC, which means I facilitate you retards from the dookie and the cookies and the pills you ate. Please rehabilitate, you're drooling on the dinner plate. Face caked in like 2 scoops of gravy, give or take. 1984. All you sellers, put your hands in the air. Now with the industry, from the bass drum to the snare. Suburban nerds, bang your head until it hurts right. Since 1984, gripping mics was the birthright. I'm like Paul Bunyan to those Skittles and those Funyuns on my living room floorboards. Oily pennies in my Ford. Big booty rump shaker causing earthquakes. Boogie till you pass out. How's that dirt taste? Listen up, turn off the jukebox unless you're retarded. Let's get started. People in the front, put your hands up, cause the people in back act like there's crap in the pants, backpacks in the MC. But you can't flow when you're pulling on the foreskin, stuck to your zipper, tongue stuck to the chrome, frozen on the microphone, smacking on the dome. Leave it to the pros when they're spitting in the zone with the Cobra clutch bucket blown, sucking it to the bone. Zooming in a Porsche, gagging on the spoon, consuming all the Porsche, of course. 5 mics in the source in the Rolling Stone, another hip-hop milestone. Sales soaring, #1 record label whoring till the second project flops and the industry drops. Yeah, who shot you? Bang bang, brain stain, cocaine. 20,000 clowns to shave your mane and bang, you pissed it in your veins. Take a look around the vacuum of the bathroom, that's you in the looking glass cracking up. Still can't rap when you're choking on the second hand, smoking the breast milk, spilling in your gills and scales. Can't bail when the hole's full of holes, both strapped to a skeleton. Old man star, the dawn sharks in my morning. A little beneath the weather, picking out the tar and feathers, butt naked in a phone booth, grinning with the go-to. You want to get away, but you can't hide your pain. Quit playing in the flames and the puddles, chasing out the rainbows with manure treads, suit and tie-dye. But you are what the consumer says to your clueless supervisor. Smile for the camera. You can't find the phantom of the operation, escaping out the back door. Phones ringing, boom, boom, boom. Dip behind the smoke screen like corn stabs, pour wax in the back of the skulls, eating all the apple seeds. Rotten to the core with the death wish, climbing wet fences and electric storms. Perf curtain licking sherbet with the slump screen as the tapeworm turns in the stomach as it's surfing. Halo thief speech enough to make the devil blush and cuss, knocking sandy shoes with disaster. Faster, she screams as fate tapes it. I way she tastes, but I hate the way she's faking it. Crashing through bricks like a dummy on replay, slashing ice cubes like a drunk Kool-Aid monster. Laced with strychnine and yellow number 5 from the thigh, shake the jello, full of heavy metal, bouncing and banging with hate, anger and rage, taking aim at the stage, pissed that he said and Miché, you're all gay anyway, and that's all we gotta say today. You're all gay anyway, and that's all we gotta say today. Peace. There's gotta be a better way to find the end of the maze in this labyrinth of mirrors and smoke. The broken hope and fake face, a face security blanket draped over the eyes of this misguided face of those who take control of their own souls.
Tip over every unturned stone in search for an answer. Learn the recipes, the methods, and the melodies backwards. Let's all stand and know how to find the subtle ways of humanity and how they had it planned to be.
They're handing me my sanity with half a glass of backwash and candidly branding me a candidate for electric shock therapy. But there could be clarity within the cracks, so how could I accept existing as a lab rat?
Trace the wax back to the candle's genesis, developing potential of inevitable endlessness, gathering intelligence to capture all the relevance on photographs in dark rooms of chemical dependency.
Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through. Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through.
These days we say things that I've not thought through. I too run around with a misconstrued outlook. I took a second glance at truth and it taught me that the only thing to fear is the proof.
Ripping through the roots with an industrial monster's mantra. Also take no prisonership regardless of contra. Band in hand, stand is one on Amazon. Gonna get better, the paradox that still happens to haunt some.
Eliminating evidence with a nice bullet meant to penetrate after facing 20 years in hell. No, I don't think so. There's more to occupy this time than cell phone ringtones. It's a never-ending syndrome.
As the chapter unfolds on the greatest story ever told, it's better to die old than young and full of potential. I'm furthering my goals to further my life's glow. Learning how to cope is the biggest part of the cycle.
Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through. Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through.
You're a bulimic behemoth, addicted to convenience, that time-consuming burden you love to lurk in. It's that good old American sob story. God, pour me another foggy cloud and make mommy
Her
proud.
baby boy made his way safely out of the womb. The lava charm karma grew into the cocoon. Looked around and said the future is in bloom. Infused with the knowledge it was fed with the spoon.
With a head full of gloom, I depend on my shoes to take me to a destination which I cannot choose. The game doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's how you can play it independent of the rules.
Somewhere in the middle of the mandatory suit and tie is that uninhibited smile of a childhood that died way before you ever tried. Way before you ever tried.
Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through. Every now and again you get reminded that you're you, nothing more, nothing less, unimpressed with the view. And every now and again I get reminded that I'm not you, trying to find life's trapdoors to drop through.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There goes Jordan Miché banging on the gates of heaven again. Will they let him in or does his book of life look a reverend black bandana on his face fade on the baseline? A crow dies in the snow. I want to die too, wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view sketch ants on fly paper. Volcano king in his lava castle on a black dragon with the silver lasso. Pretty boy stuck when he cocks the ammo. So you're from the South Pole? Lick my asshole and die. Bang the organs. Here comes Jordan, ground made of thorns, lying on the vinyl like a fly on the mic cord. Face meat floor, suicidal beauty queen oozing like a canker sore. Thank you for the black roses, I hate you for the door closes. Going through the motions, surfing these emotions, booty out with the potion. Tidal wave, glide, vibe, pain, no tidal pace. She wants me, tsunami. She wants me not, Liberace. The heart attack is back to the subject upset, puzzled in a muzzle pass. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. Befuddle the gullible puddle splashing, action laughing, closed caption. Lights, camera, max 10. Bring me the head of the king of hostile style. What you can't finish, diminish the competition on 8mm of film. Choppy objects in the project like paparazzi and these Nazis of the industry. Consider this a threat to the longevity of humanity, when actually the fact of the matter is that they're back to the futuristic vision of the 40s mentality. Everyone's a commie, terrorist about to bomb me. You can't calm me down. Brainwash the puppets with Drano. They love it in touch with the bucket sucking up all the hype. Pipe crack, trash white, light black, the fast life. Don't act like our criminals are living the street life. Subliminal peace pipes don't deliver the eat right. Stay healthy like the wealthy way of living indifferently. Apathy. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. A crow dies in the snow, I want to die too. Wishing I could fly, jealous of the birds in the sky, swimming above the skyscrapers. Remote view, sketch and some fly paper. Down the well, head first they fell. 7 days and nights, living life in hell. Fear and loathing on Mars. We can't start the car, so we piss in jars and fill up on the discharge. It's hard existing as an extraterrestrial. You can feel the cold deep down in your testicles. Decibels increased, ventricles in pieces. Decimals are non-existent when the money flows on sheets. He's yelling into his own UFO. If you want a green card, think hard. It's all about controlling the dough flow and SoCo. I hate wasted politicians on a mission to destroy the unemployed and homeless. Statistics, sadistic, it sickens me. Literally, I'm pissing down my life thinking positively about the cost of living when the minimum wage is 6.25 WTF, question mark. What should Jordan do? What would you do if you had a few mouths to feed and were about to be strapped down? Reality check. Fear and loathing on Mars. Sitting on this bar, story carpool and argue about the radio. Launching harpoons made from fast food rappers getting tossed out the car. Dude, who are you? What is your culture? Where are you from? What's in that DNA swimming in your gene pool? What's your mythology? Where are your roots? We all went from banging drums to lacing up the boots. My ancestors hated everybody else's race, made them bite the curb, spit and laugh in their faces. Present day I'm hated now from the racist actions. Lone white male equals fatal attraction to the ones that wanna hold him down, jack him and smack him till he's gasping. My family once won a plantation. I'm ashamed of these veins, kid. Wanna take a razor blade and show 'em all how to slit wrists. Doc says I'm crazy, mom called me psycho. I don't need pills, I just need to be killed. I'm evil. In my sleep I whispered Satan's name. My father exorcised the demon screaming as I raised Cain. Reality check. Fear and loathing on Mars. We hotwire the car, now it's ours. 5th gear, charged battery. Passing these red dunes, moving through the eye of the storm. Looking past these moons, earth is so small and far away today. It's cold as hell. Hell ain't cold, but this red hell sure ain't heaven. Everything is frozen to the bone. We ran no spacesuits, let me take you to a faraway place. Barefoot walking on icy lakes and shattered dreams. The souls bleed like the scarlet dust we breathe in. Lungs filling up, I'm like an empty tanks, no gasoline. Plus we blew the tires on 4 and there's 4 tourists. All 4 of us space out and ignore us. ourselves getting tore up off the moonshine. Gravity light, magenta skyline like placentas naked as we focus on our lifelines. Palms red, no blood, just dust. Palm Sunday, eternal life beyond the grave. Trapped in outer space forever, never. Forever ain't forever, it's just a myth like existence. People open up and listen with your mind. Use your third eye and travel through these dimensions, suspended in inner space. Translated as the bass breaks the rhythm. Reality check. They don't like me, feeling like the enemy. Behind the scenes, making hate to the melody. Republic enemy, call me Jordan Kennedy. Let me flip this verse first, polish off the Hennessy. Approach the light as I cock it like a cold magnum. Slam the cold 40, put the Trojan back in magnum. 623, 84, Air Jordan. Keep your 5 microphones, I hang 10. Crazy with the shake, spit your teeth until the knees snap. Addicted to the rhythm, chop the needle, watch me relapse. Reminiscing on the floor, 1994. Elementary, felt like penitentiary. The only boy left alive in North Chicago. So when I take the stage, MCs be harder to find than Waldo. Norse and rugged when I rock a beard, Lord of War. Paranoid and dangerous in phosphorus corridors. Walls closing in, light bulb flickering. Solar blaze, ESP, danger imminent. Fate permanent, cursing up at the firmament. Fist clenched as I strike the crossfader and murder it. Haunted by the plastic blasting off to the future. Crack reflected, feel the windows pane, don't shoot her. Angry white zombie shaking, the room was toxic. Box deposited, broken hearted in a porta potty. Drowning in his sorrow, slipping a journal in a bottle. He throws it in the ocean and whispers his prayers to Apollo. Bites the poison apple beneath this rook in the castle, still alive. The final samurai on the battlefield. Metropolitan insomnia causes the positronic seizures of these robots draped in t-shirts. Drones Babylon in this digital Babylon. And out the shadow of death, cut through the valley of silicon. Listen, no feedback, plus I broke all the other ones. Liquid funds within these bloody palms, call them water guns. Jordan flowing in this watery grave. Cold, deep and vicious, high voltage, shocking all you fishy. Sticky situations, heated baths and candy factories. They wrap the bubble gum and suck it side by side in plastic. Stand inside the apple of my eye, too long hypnotic. Magnetized by shifty lies whispered out in chapels. What a cold day for a white wedding. Midsummer's Eve, dark laughter haunts these dreams. Hermit not dancing in these autumn leaves. Fingers intertwined, kissing the skyline. Above the clouds forever frozen in time. 623, 623. What a cold day for a white wedding. Midsummer's Eve, dark laughter haunts these dreams. Hermit not dancing in these autumn leaves. Fingers intertwined, kissing the skyline. Above the clouds forever frozen in time. 623, 623. What a cold day for a white wedding. Midsummer's Eve, dark laughter haunts these dreams. Hermit not dancing in these autumn leaves. Fingers intertwined, kissing the skyline. Above the clouds forever frozen in time. 623, 623. What a cold day for a white wedding. Midsummer's Eve, dark laughter haunts these dreams. Hermit not dancing in these autumn leaves. Fingers intertwined, kissing the skyline. Above the clouds forever frozen in time. 623, 623.